where did you begin? So you set out in a new vision, you put people in the same room, you tried to deploy some new strategies to kind of accomplish this new vision. What are some of the key things that you guys have maybe either stripped away or added, to really begin pursuing this kind of moving away from consumerism and into like everybody kind of having some skin in the game, right? What are some key things that you guys have done?
So one of the things that really praying through this process, the Lord really just really convict me was take your time. Don't rush the process because when you're excited and you're ready to to move forward with everything. Sometimes the challenge is that group that's been in that room for over a year, we're ready to make the move now. But there's a whole church that has not been in that room. They have no clue about the terminology, the concepts, all of the things that we're presenting. And so it takes time. And and so that's why we really, I really have been very intentional about preaching. I've been preaching it for a whole year, for even trying to change anything, implement anything. I spent a whole year preaching on this whole process. I've spent times meeting with the powers that be, the influencers, the leaders, and different ones, and really we just started with some very easy wins to get the process going. And so for us, say for instance, for us, easy win for us was just simply changing our website. That was, believe it or not, our website was horrible. We didn't realize how horrible it was until we looked at it through the lens of the one. And then when we realized, okay, our website was more for us than it was for being evangelistic. And so we changed that, as well as we got a new app and just little things like that. Now we were able to communicate, put things out there, have certain messages where now people are starting to really grasp the direction in which we're going. I just actually this January had a vision night where I cast vision and really just kind of share with them our 5-year plan and how this whole process, how it would be implemented. And I knew that just sharing vision one night that everybody was just going to get it, but we really began the process of planting seeds. And that's what I see these initial steps of really just planting seeds and just continue to plant seeds. And in doing so, we know that over time that we'll reap a harvest and mindsets will begin to transform.
Yeah, so many churches are going through this right now. I think just everything you're delivering is so helpful. The patience thing, Aaron, it's almost becoming a theme of this season's podcast. Be patient, go slower, allow it to develop. I'm wondering, with all the planting you've been doing, are there any stories of fruit of ones or 99s who are becoming active in evangelism, or are you seeing any fruit like that yet?
There's a lot of stories, to be honest with you.
All right, give us what are two of your best?
Here's the thing. We noticed. So when I came to Beulahland really initially was an older church. And when I say older, 50 plus, primarily was the
Easy.
you didn't have that.
Easy.
Yeah, we didn't.
I'm
Well, I'm
50
50
plus.
myself. So I'm 50 myself. So yeah,
Aaron,
but I'm saying older. Well, we have
yeah,
to accept the fact that we're getting older. But
yeah, I do.
that
I do
younger
that.
demographic, there was a void. It was a very small demographic within our church that either you were under 18 or you were over 50. If you were anywhere in between 18 and 50, you were in a very small community. And so, that's something, we had prayed about and I've been praying. Then all of a sudden, God just started shifting the demographics within our church. We noticed that the majority of the people that were joining were between the ages of 18 and 35. And so that's when we became more intentional, with this whole process of reaching that demographic. That's who we have really defined as our one. And so as we started this year, we set some goals and things in place, and this has been our highest year of decisions. Matter of fact, a couple of Sundays ago, we just baptized 41. Uh, and
Wow.
Yes.
and yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
That is
and the
awesome.
pro- and the majority of them were young people, the majority. And we've seen God just really bless us. We have kids coming every Sunday, and it's blowing my mind. It's this, I mean, it's this wave of really young, between 18 and 32, just coming to the church, and just seeing how God is moving in that way. And we have our members who are bringing people, inviting people. And so there's a new energy because we have made that a priority within our church.
So I hear that you guys have prayed intentionally and specifically for that, but what other things do you think have contributed to such a younger demographic kind of showing up at your church and wanting to engage?
Well, of course, the favor of God, but also I think because through this process, we had to reevaluate how we presented the ministry itself. For instance, again, when we talked about our website, to be honest, was for older people. It was very antiquated, and our social media, our app, and so we just started. We started really considering that younger demographic with even the look of our church, the presentation of our church, even when it comes to the stage. Most of the people on the stage were older, but now we have younger people, more involved, and even with our video announcements and different things that we do, there's representation there, so they can see themselves. And so I really feel that making those moves, and then we also created a new young adult ministry that has really gained a lot of momentum as well. And so I just think being more intentional in those areas has really helped uh, gain some momentum with that demographic.